All right, so it's the following morning and I wanted to do an exterior follow-up on the Waudena door that we purchased from Home Depot. To start, the door is done in a Wanderlust blue, or finished in a Wanderlust blue. It's the color. Super pretty mid-century modern color. My wife and I are very happy with our choice here. Additionally, I want to highlight that Waudena did a good job on this finish, on this unit. The second unit that we got, there were some blemishes, but this installed unit looks really good. So credit where credit is due there. We chose the privacy glass. If memory serves me, I believe it's called the frosted option. So you could see that the entryway into the home is kind of obfuscated with the frosted glass. So yeah, you can't really see in. So that's nice. Let's speak about the installation work while I'm standing right here. Starting from the frame, I see a very thin line of white, which is the caulking. The installers did a very good job with that. It's this siding, my siding is not mangled or chewed up. It's a very tight bead. I have yet to put any paint on it, so once I put the exterior finish paint, that will just fade away. So they knew what they were doing, they measured it well and popped the frame in quite tight, so shout out to them. So while I'm here standing at the outside, let's take a look at the door jamb, at least the bottom portion. I'm gonna squat down here, so if I start breathing heavier, I don't know, it's because I'm bent over. Try to get a straight shot of this. So, some of this may be a little shadow, but in my opinion, this door looks like it's floating, and it looks like it's floating about a half to a quarter inch off of the jamb. Now, fair disclosure, this is not my trade, so I would default to somebody that knows, but or maybe knows a little more, but given the light from the fixture coming through the jamb at the bottom in the last video, that would make common sense to me. So let's just jump in here and have a closer look. All right. So let's talk about the hardware and just kind of the way that the door functions. So we chose a minimal deadbolt and knob combo. Just test this out. Two fingers to pull back. So this door opens and closes like butter. I will give them credit here. This thing, it feels nice to open and close. It's got a good door feel. So it's a new word I'm making up, but that tells me that the alignment of this deadbolt to the receiver in the frame, along with the knob and the latch here, are spot on. So that's a tight measurement. Everything lines up perfectly. I do not have to pull this door up, down, or put any sort of, outward pressure to really seal this. Like it's a nice build. So back to the jamb. Since we're coming inside, this jamb looks as if it has been shimmed. I don't know how well these are gonna come through on the camera, but it looks like there's a series of shims in here to prop this up a little bit more, right? So to prop this up would mean that the weather stripping here on the door that we touched on in the last video has a tighter seal. So maybe the solution to the weather stripping and the door being cut short was to kind of prop this up to help reduce and eliminate energy leak through the threshold down here. So, you know, that's, well, let's just touch on that as we close the door. Now we don't have the interior light on. We can kind of get a neutral view of the cut across the top. So let's get in there. You can decide how much you think or how many degrees you think that's out of alignment. I'm just going to come across here. Right, that looks about right to me. So, you know, and as I pointed out, right, the measurements of the lights, those are level. The locking mechanisms match up with the receiver, right? There's no issues with turning this. This is like, measurements are perfect into the frame. It is a short slab that has been cut a number of degrees out of alignment or out of square. So that's the big problem with this door. But went into that a lot last night. Here's the privacy glass from the inside. Nice amount of light comes through. You can see it on the garage door. It's yeah, so very happy with our glass decision. Happy with the way that this door feels. And quite happy with the paint color and exterior finish, and the installation for that matter. So just the short slab, out of alignment slab at the top. Yeah, so I don't know, foundational craftsmanship at the slab level. So anyway, thanks for tuning in. The Waudena door exterior from Home Depot.